Hello, my little bees. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is you watch this. I try to post them, at a time that will help with the guidance I'm trying to give. But this is really for whenever you meant to hear those messages, because I'm having the hardest time posting videos. Like, they take 6 hours to load. This is unbelievable. So the good news is that whenever you hear the message is whenever you're meant to hear it. So I'm going to give a message for the day, and this will obviously be a message for your day whenever you fall on it. So for me, it's Saturday. I am in the energies of the weekend. Yay, however busy it's going to be. I hope you are doing all fantastic and amazing. And let's go with seeing who is going to be with us. S'il vous plaît, for this day. What are the... Well, that's 3. That's too many. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. What energy, what divine message energy is going to be with us throughout this day, s'il vous plaît. I'm using the Keepers of the Light Oracle, which is one of my favorites. I like Kali Gray. I like the... Oopsie. Okay, that just slipped out. Melchizedek. And Odin wanted to show his face too. Okay, we'll just take those two. Mercury. I'm laughing with Mercury because we're getting closer and closer to Mercury in retrograde. But I will have you notice here the caduce of the daily message of yesterday. So this is some healing for everyone. I can see some possible darkness here, like you're healing from some dark, deep stuff. With open communication, get a weight. Okay, that's very important for anyone if they want to heal. Get a weight of your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. We're not talking, and I think this came out recently too, we're not talking about yelling at someone and blaming and pointing the finger. We're talking about our feelings. And I mean, this is like counseling 101, I believe. Like, how does that make you feel? Well, this if the doctors use it, if the professional use it, if your friends use it, if the people who love you use it, it's for a reason. It works. Okay, so with Melchizedek, that was the first. We are called on higher learning. You have learned from experience, you have suffered, you know what it is, because we do not understand what people are going through unless we have gone through ourselves. One single easiest example. My mom used to always tell me, oh, when you'll have children, you'll get it. And it's true. Or when we say, oh, when I'm going to have children, I'm not going to be doing that. You don't know. You honestly do not know. You don't know what kind of child you are going to have. You don't know if you are going to have a healthy child or a sick child. You don't know if you are going to have a pain in the ass of a child. Because, hey, some people are pains in the ass. Sorry for the word. It's true. I am a pain in the behind myself. But I try to laugh about it. Okay. So, more inner study is now required to further progress. So, I like that inner study. We were talking about keeping your inner child happy yesterday. That inner study, discovering yourself. We can be extremely surprised with what we can do once we let that inner strength, that inner voice, when we try things, trying cooking, trying knitting, trying growing flowers. You know, I thought I never could. Sometimes I can. I just have the weirdest luck with plants, but there is joy to be found in creating things. So there is that. And then with Odin, look at that. We were talking about trying to find your inner self and finding what you're capable of. And with Odin, we have the psychic inside. You will notice that, I was going to say this Odin, that's why I looked at him closer. He does not have a cover on his eye, but he does have a, for lack of a better word, a fake eye. So he is showing his whole face. He's not hiding the eye he lost. Your third eye is open. see truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. That, my little bees, has been coming out and coming out and coming out. All this is, that's why I'm even hesitating doing daily messages. I'm trying to find a different way to approach my daily messages for you. Because if we have repetitive messages, is because, I mean, I could be doing a weekly because we are little, but if I feel the need, I feel the need. If I feel the call, I feel the call. If I'm not too tired, I gladly answer it. I love getting messages from our guides. This is something that this is somewhat powerful and rewarding, and the energy that you get is wonderful. So I will, if I'm not tired, answer the call. Follow your intuition. That's something that is being repeated probably with every single guidance, with every single reading. Your growth, following your intuition, trusting in the higher power, trusting in your guides. It feels like either there is newbies that need to hear it, or some of you, I feel like it needs to be pounded in you, but not in irritated, like motherly type way. I'm getting, because I am a human being and I have, maybe I'm getting close, I'm seeing moon phase. Yeah, maybe I'm getting in my cycle close, to it or whatnot. So my patience, it may be running thin in the sense that, hey, aren't you guys hearing what are you being told? Come on, it's just like, it feels like, and your guides can be frustrated. I am, because again, I'm the human being that's telling you, hey, your guides keep telling you that, like when you keep telling your child, put your shoes on, put your shoes on, put your shoes on, put your shoes on, and then you're screaming, put your damn shoes on. You've been saying it 50 freaking times, right? Well, your angels have been really trying to tell you that you are going through this phase, that you are learning, that you need to hear, that they want you to hear, that they want to love you, that they want to tell you, that they want to guide you, that you need to call on their help, and that you need to follow your intuition. That is the only way to the light. Follow your intuition. Not the voice that gives you any doubt, but the voice that makes you feel good. And I'm not talking about the voice that you'll get from, when you are going to have a happy candy, or, if you are in the recreationary, substances. Those are not what's going to give you your guide's voice, okay? Just so we are clear on that. Even though it may be fun for some of you, this is not where you'll get the answers coming from the light, I feel. Not that some meditation stuff, I mean, if you just go to old, I don't know, shamanic things, or how they would smoke certain herbs or whatnot to have visions and all that. I haven't looked into that. I'm just talking about pure messages from the divine. Okay, like, I cannot speak for the other stuff. Okay, wow. What about the energies? Like, we don't have any crazy energies to begin the day with. Melchizedek. Let me read about Melchizedek, because I think that he was a priest. And I always think of him as a guardian angel. And look at how he's wearing like a cape that has like angel-like, but he doesn't have angels. He's like the thing around his neck that's holding the geometric figure looks like a book. So, like with the higher learning, and we have all these geometrical things, and like I think it's a flower of life, or I forget how that's called, that's showing you how everything is connected, how everything that happens has a reason for its happening. But let's read about Melchizedek, because we see him a lot lately. So let me bring him to you closer so you can see his gorgeous face, his gorgeousness. Melchizedek. is a high priest. Okay, so that was a priest who is mentioned in the Bible, I can't say the word, Bibles, book of Genesis. Wow, that's how far back we go back. And many other sources too. He is here to assist the earth through the ascension process, which is basically moving everyone and everything back to a state of love and harmony. He appears with bright light around him and a long white beard to match his ancient high priest ways, and is said to have his own order of light-filled priests who are able to help spiritual people develop their gifts and qualities. As he works on a high energetic level, we can connect with him through sacred geometry and by focusing on ancient star-shaped symbols. What it says is that you have learned so much at this point and are learning more every day. You are recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought to you and are preparing for a transition or inner ascension where you will move beyond another level of fear and into the inner sanctum of your heart and soul. Become aware of patterns, ancient symbols, and signs being sent to you from the universe. So, I was just telling you how frustrated I was with the repetition of the messages, because obviously you are being sent messages and you, just like mere human beings that we all are, we just so focused into our own tiny little problems, which compared to the universe are tiny, let's just see it for what it is. That we don't see what the divine is trying to tell us. There is a sense that you are now able to focus in a new way and offer greater light to the world. Melchizedek and his order are with you now, leading you towards spiritual wisdom. Meditate and connect with the light. Alrighty, connect with the light. And sometimes, even if it is a 1-minute meditation, when you wake up in the morning, this is the easiest one to do. Just as you getting, some connection with your outside world, like you're coming back to the living, let's say. Your eyes are not open yet, but you can realize you're awake. And it's like, I'm here. And some of you could be miserable of being here. But before you get to that misery, just try to think of the fact that you're breathing, you are feeling, you are cognitive, you have, all your neurons working, you can move your toes, you can move your fingers, you are feeling your whole body. That takes a minute. That's a form of meditation, and that's a form of being thankful. All that's working, I can get up and go to the bathroom. Thank God I can do that. I've witnessed with family members currently, people who have the hardest time being able to get out of bed to go to the bathroom, or who need help from nurses to get up and go to the bathroom. So if you can just do that, you have one thing to be thankful for. And that's how you start the day. And then, what else could I be thankful for? And there you have it. That's how you start, and that's just as simple. I think, thank you for that. You don't realize it, like we take things for granted, but it's big already to be able to do that one thing by yourself. S'il vous plaît. No, that was a bigger message for the day that I was expecting. Okay. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, no good. What energy is... Oh, look at this one. This one that wants to come out. That just... Oh, envy. Can I just put it back? Okay, what that's telling me, I was thinking, my little bees, I'm disappointed with you. It feels like this is not so much you envying anyone, but more like if you are going through this growth over here, you are going through this new learning adventure, you are going through this intuition thing, you are going closer to the light, you are going to have, as your light becomes brighter, you are going to have envious people around you that, you know, that is not, you can deny it. This is how it is. And look at that. Like, to me, that's always like, okay, you have the world at your feet, and you are also called to look at things from a bigger perspective. See, I was just telling you how little your problems, or not your problems, how little your, I forgot the words, the term I used. It wasn't problems. Your preoccupation, like whatever situation that's giving you grief right now, compared to the world, compared to the galaxy, it's little. It doesn't mean it's not important, okay? Because we are all important, like, you know, with calling everyone, you know, little bees, it's just a way of reminding you that we all belong to the hive, as the small picture for us to comprehend. But we are all part of something. We're all part of maybe a plan, but even if there is no plan, we are all part of the same universe. We all need each other, we all need someone. But if you are in the position of this being right here from afar, like, look at the bigger picture. And that's in the great scheme of things, in throughout your love life. I mean, your love life, okay, for some of you maybe that's love life related. If you look at all your life, okay, or what is happening to you at this instant, is this really relevant? Is it going to be relevant in 5 years? Is this going to be relevant in a week? Is this going to be relevant in 2 days? If you look at things like that, how it's affecting you, and are you going to worry about it really in 3 hours from now? Is this necessary to have this argument right now? Am I going to care tomorrow? If you look at things from that angle, ooh, my little bees. Storm warning. Maybe you are being asked to, and behind we have victory. Okay, so this just makes me feel like, look at the bigger picture. There is like a tower moment. We are also in the winter, so hopefully there is not going to be some huge storm destroying things in the world. But behind is the victory. So, and taking care of your food. Oh my god. So, like, awesome cards. Okay, so just look at the bigger picture and focus on what really is important. And the jealousy, same thing. It's there, it's presented. Maybe it's because you need to watch out, maybe who you talk to, who you trust, or just be prepared for it. And if you are the one that's envious of something, again, remember that picture of looking at the bigger picture. Okay, sometimes we are envious of someone's, God, she looks so good, her body is so perfect, whatever. Well, some people are skinny because they can't gain weight, because they can't eat all the food they like, because they have like all kinds of allergies. That means that they're limited with what they can eat. So, you know, you're enjoying that donut, maybe you have like 10 more pounds, but hey, that one cannot have it because if she has a donut, it's going to destroy her stomach. You just don't know. So look at the bigger picture, appreciate what you have. If you are on the envious thing, come on, that's nasty. Don't be like that. Whoa, I'm so sorry. I feel like the chastising mother today. Okay, my little bees, I love you. I don't mean to be chastising. I'm just getting the energy that I'm getting and delivering here. And I'm surprised that I'm feeling this frustration. This is odd. Silver plane, okay. Oh, Six of Pentacles. I love this card. Is so pretty. It's what do we have at the end? Love more at the end. It's like there's a concert about it. exchanging, seeing like if you have love to give, give it. If you have extra love to give, there is, I mean, that's an easy thing to give. And if you have extra fun to give it. And the Six of Pentacles is all about sharing, in the sense that if you are in need of it and you are being given it, accept it. Don't be too proud to receive love. Don't be too proud to receive extra money. I don't think I had ever seen this card. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Somebody's mad. The Queen of Swords in some decks are, are pretty scary. There is one where she actually, I forget who it is, but she beheads a husband, or I forget if it is a husband or something. Yeah, she can be, the Queen of Swords can be mean. Okay, s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. What's the message for today? I do not read cards upside down, just so you know. My cards like seems to be a mess. But if they come out upside down, just so it's clear for everyone, guides and viewers and bees, I do not like to read upside down cards, reversed card. S'il vous plaît. Allez, what's the message for today? Our little guides. I didn't mean for this video to be so long, so sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. The message come as they come. Okay, what should our little bees focus on today, s'il vous plaît? No kit d'amour. The Hierophant. Okay, so you are, and I haven't seen, look how cool this is. With that one, my dear little bees, my dear viewers, my dear passerby, my dear travelers, no wonder we have the Starseed Commander Asher that comes up sometimes. We were talking with Melchizedek about higher learning. We were talking about following your intuition. The Hierophant, I mean, with the eye, focusing on, what was it like? Your third eye is open, see the truth for what it is, follow your intuition. And there was something about your inner, here, more inner study. That's what I feel with this, Osiris. Let me look for her. Isis, that's what I'm even though she kind of looks like, she looks like Cleopatra, I'm picturing this one here. I think it's Isis. Let me look for her. Isis. She's a goddess. Mother Mary, Baby Yaga. Ashi. Would she be in here? What the heck? I'm sorry. I'm like insisting because she makes me think of her. And if, okay, Goddess Isis. See, she, well, granted, like they, on this Angels Among Us, she's drawn like modern-like. But because of this, that's who I'm picturing. And, the goddess Isis is considered to be one of the most important and powerful goddess. She's a goddess of fertility, the moon, life, magic, power. The oracle is to stand in your power, go for what you want and make it happen. Sit on the throne of your own life. Like, you are the actor of your life. You are the one living your life. Nobody else is living your life for you. So your growth, all that belongs to you. I want to see what, and we have the number 5 again. That comes up a lot. I'm getting excited about this card, so I want to read about it, okay? Society, religion, influence. This is what we want you to focus on today. In the general love meaning, the Hierophant is a card of higher learning and deep wisdom. It represents an archetype that can help you find relief and guidance because you can learn from the experience. This card also represents the institutions that we have in our society. When entering these institutions, you'll come across people's ideas and morals. You have to choose whether to meet expectations or rebel against the grain. So I don't even want to go into the, if you're single, it means that in your relationship, because this is a general reading about what you should focus on today. And we are back again here with learning from experience. So you have the higher learning, and you have again, this is really being hammered in you today, my lovely bees. The learning from experience, those avoiding to repeat the negative patterns. You are called on to a higher way of life, to a I noticed the heart here around her neck. So you are called on to accept the love that you are deserving. You are called on to accept the light that you are deserving. And I really feel like you are also called on to shine your light. You are a being, just like any human being. We are made of light and dark, okay? And we choose to bring out that light, or we choose to let out that darkness. And it feels to me, especially if you are listening to these videos, you know, I'm not saying just me, just anyone. And if you are friand, if you are craving for these messages, is because you are craving for the light. And also, you are that light. I love to hear that. I love to see that. I love that you are being called on focusing what kind of beauty you can bring in this world. Because, my little bee, you are beautiful. I'm in awe of this message today, yet again. I think it's not the first time that I'm just like, every time, like, oh my God, this is so amazing. See why I love doing this? That's why. You are beautiful, you are light, and you are bringing like, no wonder people are going to be envious of you. Even if it looks to you like you have nothing, even if it looks to you like you are in the deepest of the cave, of the darkest place or whatnot, like the saddest person, you still have a light to bring. And it could be why you have all these negative things around you. So possibly you have to learn to protect yourself. And how to protect yourself? Ask your guides to be there for you. Ask the angels to bring you the light and love. You are in a learning phase. You have to learn. And for some of you, you can already be in a moment of teaching. And with the blue, I'm noticing the throat chakra again. Communicate, my little bees. There was some with Mercury showing his face earlier in the deck here. You are asked to communicate. Okay, lots of things for you today. It's a weekend, take it easy. What should you let go, s'il vous plaît? It's a weekend for me, in any case, maybe not for you. What should you let go? What should our little bees let go today, s'il vous plaît? Let go of the fighting. I love this card because it shows that you know, in the classic Tarot, in the Seven of Wands, you have all these attacking things coming at you, and you are fighting alone. In this one, not only she's not exhausted, but she has a help, like a friend is helping her. So what that tells me is today is not the day for argument. I was just talking about communicating easily and talking about how you're feeling and stuff like that. Today is not the day for fighting. Today is a day for chilling, learning, appreciating. You know, it's funny. I'm looking at this and I'm like, stop in the name of love. I don't know why that came with a hand up like that. But yes, maybe that's what it is. Like, stop the constant trying to change people. That's what I feel like. You know, people are going to disagree with you. There's always going to be some people that especially if you are that being of light that's always happy or appearing beautiful, or that people are jealous of you for whatever reason, for your beauty, for your kindness, for your smartness, for your money, for whatever it is. don't waste your time trying to change people's opinion today. Don't waste your time discussing. Just enjoy your friend, you know, enjoy your growth. Is there any tears on this? No. Let me see because I like how Ethony describes her card, and I like that I'm starting to reappreciate her deck, because when I first used it last year, ooh, I was getting only irritable messages that was making me irritable. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Cups. Where are the wands? Ah, here they are. Seven of Wands is defensiveness, boundaries, maintenance. You may be feeling like your love is being challenged or facing them from outside forces. During this time, you really get to know your strengths and what your relationship is made of. You are being called to protect what means the most to you and not allow others to steal your joy or energy. So I'm not telling you allow other people to steal your energy. I'm saying stop the fighting and stop stopping. You see how I just said stop in the name of love? This is really it. Just stop creating walls also. Allow the light to come to you. And you may see that light being brought to you by people around you that you do not expect. Okay? Like, I feel like it's time to break that wall. You know? Let go of this protection, of this defensiveness, of this, this wall. And you know, I'm very guilty of that. You know, building the wall around you, making your circle closer. I had co-workers that used to tell me, "Oh, you and your circles," because we want to protect ourselves. That's undeniable. Today, it's a day of learning. It's a day of shining. It's a day of communicating. It's not the day to keep people away. Get it, my little bees? Okay. What is the advice from the universe? I'm not going to ask for an advice, an extra message, because the advice is clear. My little bees, our little guides, what is an extra message for today, s'il vous plaît? Oh, look at that King of Swords. Okay, we're going to talk about that Four of Pentacles after. Look at that King of Swords. That is making me think, okay, of the Hierophant. Like, this Hierophant doesn't really have that picture, because we're talking about learning from experience. But doesn't he look like a guide, a lovely guide that's like, there is a bunch of new recruits, and you can feel like, welcome, okay, you know, here is the form, like, fill up your name, this is where we're going to go. As a King of Swords, he is the one you can trust to guide you. He is the one you can trust to be fair. He is the one you can trust to be smart. He is the one you can trust to be knowledgeable. He's a fair king. He's a true king. What is on his board? I am having a hard time understanding the drawing on the board here. I like how there is a heart behind. So again, either there is two things to that. If you are still in the learning experience, but because you've been learning, you have knowledge. So share your knowledge, be truthful. We are definitely talking about clear, meaningful, deep, serious conversation, and fairness. I mean, like, the way I look at it, I would love to have a guy like that, or a boss looking like that. He's charming, but you know that he's charming because he knows he's knowledgeable, he knows he can guide you, he knows he can help you. If you are in that state of feeling or affairs or whatever, just maybe you're also asked to approach people with that smile and that attitude, or to trust the one that will come and help you and want to guide you in this new. It's like you are being invited to a new job too, or a new community, or a new form of learning, or a new form of growing. And if you have that coming to you, I would say go ahead and take it, because this is a fantastic opportunity. This is an exciting opportunity. And you have the gold around him, like that talks to me about strength and light and happiness and you know, finding that light. So you do have, regardless of anything, what I do, even if there is the envy, there is divine help and there is people's help. See that you're not alone. There is somewhat of a, and even here at the bottom of the deck, which the Four of Pentacles is, this is an interesting card here, because the Four of Pentacles is when you are being frugal, when you are watching your expenses, but there is still like two girlfriends. There is one that's all happy and discussing on the phone, and there's the one that's looking like a little what's the term, like sternly, you know. So either you are called on to watch your expenses, you know, like somebody's telling you, okay, stop spending so much money, it's time for you to save. What is that doing in the story here? What is the Four of Pentacles trying to tell us here? Withholding, grounding, control. People withhold for many reasons. Can you see the card? Whether to manipulate and control, they are scared or have trauma. Whatever. Okay, that goes back with this here. Whatever the reason, the person who is withholding needs to accept the responsibility for the direction they are pushing the relationship. Shutting out someone that you love is a conscious choice to push them away. If you need space, communicate that. Take the time and sort yourself out. So again, we're back with the communication here. So communicate what it is that you feel the need to communicate. Okay. Interesting reading. Lots of good stuff for today. What are we going to add to that as the last? Oh, you know what? I got this oracle that I'm not sure how to use yet. I mean, like any oracle, but it has like, I'm going to use the Medeores. This is like, these cards are what you should do to heal yourself. Medeor is a term that was somewhat created by the creator of this oracle. She makes this like this French woman like selling healing stuff. And so those cards are the tools to heal. So since obviously you have some healing to do because there is some pain, let's see, s'il vous plaît, what the advice from the guides through the Medeores that our little bees need to do to heal. What healing tool do we have to offer, s'il vous plaît, to our little bees? S'il vous plaît, no kids. That just fell. Fine, I'll take it. Amour de soi. Learn to love yourself. I'm laughing because this is like, even with this oracle, that I was looking at the other card. I have not looked at the at these cards. I was just starting the book with looking at the, because this oracle is made of two parts. There is just oh, there's another one at the bottom here. Here there is, this is more like to tell you the story of things, these cards, and then these are not to be used in the story because they are all different kinds of like I was telling you, options or guidance to what to focus on to heal. And love, amour de soi is to love yourself. Learn to love yourself, like be gentle with yourself. And that's been in the messages of the past few readings where accept the love that people give you, and take care of your inner child, this and that, and love yourself. So lovely. Again, repetition, even with a new deck that I barely started studying. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Message for today for Little Bees. And my God, I'm so sorry I went on 40 minutes instead of like 20 for a daily. I got inspired. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. Oh, s'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, a message. Just one, s'il vous plaît. A message for our Little Bees for today. Maman Marie, merci. We have, oops, here she is. We have Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. I think I have a card that turned around. Oh well. For every need that you have, there are ample channels through which that need can be fulfilled. You can delight in your life and enjoy all the riches that are available to you, if only you open up your heart and release your fear. It is habit, not reality, that keeps you uncertain. This is really what keep on asking you to get out of that groove. Trust in our Mother, and you shall be nourished in her living garden of love. That's another thing, like if it's too difficult for you to go ask for your guide, your angel, you can start with Mother Mary. I mean, she's the start you can bet on, always. And a gratitude message for today, s'il vous plaît. That was a lovely message again. I'm thankful for our little guides here. Give compliments. It reminds people of this sacredness. So that comes up a lot. And you know what? If you have to compliment yourself, compliment yourself. My little bees, I love you. I wish you a fantastic day. And I will be back soon. Bye-bye.